Good Sunday morning to you. I don't know what day of the week it is. Oh, it's Sunday. I said that. But it's August 3rd, 2025. I'm Malcolm, and we're going to have some coffee. Ta da! Good, refreshing coffee. So, anyway, just kind of chilling at home today because it's raining outside. Couldn't go to the coffee shop. I mean, I could have, but I'd have been indoors and the music would have been playing and I would have get copyrighted, blah, 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 YouTube, yada, yada, yada. And so here I am at home. And I'll probably have to tell that about 3 more times. Robert does not know what day of the week it is. He woke me up at 6 o'clock again this morning. He gets on the bed, takes his big paw, and just puts it on my chest. And then just stares at me. Like, dude, wake up. Feed me. So I get up and I feed him. Have a little breakfast. Took him for a walk in the rain. He just insisted on going, so we went. What are you going to do? Dog wants to go for a walk. The dog goes for a walk. Am I right? Let's see here. Start a poll. Let's see here. I know what I'll do. I'm going to do something else. Good morning, Wesley. I'm going to ask a question. There we go. What is your favorite song about rain? What's going on, random? It's been raining a lot in some places, more than it should be. Got a lot of rain this year. I'm not that old guy with the rain gauge though. I haven't graduated to that yet. Yeah, I don't have the rain gauge. Hey, rained an inch and a half last night, and blah blah blah. Seen those old guys? I just, um, out where I work, you'll see people come in and they know each other, neighbors and stuff. They'll talk about the weather. And they're like, yeah, my rain gauge said an inch and a half. And he'll say, well, I said 2 inches. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that's a lot different. Yeah, not me. November Rain, Guns N' Roses. Is that Guns N' Roses that sing that? You got a rain gauge. Well, you're a country boy. I get it. Robert was here with me and has since left me. Oh, man. Just tired. I didn't stay up late. I gone for a walk this morning. I'm not taking one of those caffeine pouches. No. No. Oh, that was jam. Jam on it. November Rain. That was your song? Oh. But I don't know. Yeah, put a caffeine pouch in there. Watch me go into cardiac arrest. Watch the video. Well, that was back when you had to wait for the video to play. Yep. The chick dies. I never listened to the lyrics that closely. The short version. I don't know the edited version. I'm not familiar. Hmm. Oh well. And Slash, he's still kicking ass, isn't he? How old is that fart? Oh, CCR, Who Stopped the Rain. That's a good one too. Nobody likes that raindrops keep falling on my head. Doodly doodly doo. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Took out all the solos and shortened the song. Why would they do that? I mean, they don't. What is it? Hotel California. They don't shorten that song. It's like 6 or 7 minutes long. Annoying as hell. Damn, 11 minutes long? That's crazy. Uh oh, there's Cure. Hey, I'm not falling for your tricks, Cure. I'm not out walking around chasing stuff down, buddy. 11 minutes long. Is that the November Rain was 11 minutes long, or was that Hotel California? I don't remember. Damn, 11 minutes. I don't think I've listened to that version. I'm moving my camera a little bit here so I can sit back. Oh, Blind Melon, No Rain. That's a good one too. Send you an email saying happy birthday. Well, I can just say happy birthday here, bro. Happy birthday, Cure. How old are you now? Oh, I gotta wake up. I'm drinking coffee, damn it. I can't wake up still. There's Elon. El Leon. Good morning to you. Where are you from? Wesley's in Texas. Random is in Australia. Where's Leon? Oh, I'm only happy when it rains. That's a good song too. Wait till your birthday, write it down. I'll forget, dude. From Narnia? Oh, from Narnia. Okay, that's cool. There's Ramesh. Hey, Ramesh. Doing all right. Just relaxing. It's raining outside, so I didn't go to the coffee shop today. Uh, the girl that sings that song, Only Happy When It Rains, quite attractive. Pouring down rain. It's just kind of drizzling and stuff here in the Athens area. Fire and Rain. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yep, yep. Sweet Cheeks Ramesh. The guy that loves everybody. I mean, actually falls in love with everybody. I've been doing all right, man. Been doing all right. Just kind of going through the daily routine, going to work, coming home. Nothing spectacular. Nothing crazy. I, you know, yeah, I'm still working at the post office, and I live in the Athens area now. And I've been like walking around downtown Athens doing my coffee show in the morning on Sundays. You missed out here. I'll be at the post office for another 15 years. 15 more years, at least. Athens is pretty cool. Yeah, it's not too big, if that makes sense. It's far enough away from Atlanta to have its own thing, and not be too big. You know, as far as like traffic is concerned and things like that, and crowds or whatever. Yeah, it's a good town, and it's everything's within 15 minutes. Everything's 15 minutes. Some stuff's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but the longest is 15. Get around and see all kinds of stuff just fine. Yep, I like it though. Nothing in Greensboro. No, there is nothing in Greensboro. Just some gated communities. Right, right. I like being here though. I get the stuff delivered to my house now. I don't go to Walmart if I don't have to. I avoid it. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just too crowded. I don't care for it, and it really isn't that much more to have it shipped here instead of me going there. I made the argument before, you know. Oh, you finally watching Squid Games? That's good. What season are you on, Ramesh? I watched all three seasons. The third season, the end of the third season was pretty cool. Oh, it wasn't cool, but it was interesting and a little suspenseful. Um, and at the very end of it, they hinted that they're gonna do season four like Los Angeles or something. Pretty good though. All right, well that's good here. Now that I live so close to my job, I hardly ever drive. I got a little electric scooter, a Segway, and I ride it back and forth to work. I don't. I might go through a tank of gas once a month now, instead of every like 4 days like I used to. It's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, a Segway. Yeah, I got a Segway. I got the one without the handle. You just kind of stand on. Has a little thing between your legs, and you kind of just twist your legs a little bit. And it steers it and everything like that. I like it. Yeah, you're all over the place, Wesley. I'm sure Random goes through all the gasoline too. Fifth Element. You have to balance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to balance, man. You know, when I first got it, I only crashed like once or twice, or two times. I wiped out twice, and then after that, I've been good to go since. Yeah, filling up all the damn time, man. And then people complain that you're charging so much to come to their house. I'm like, if you just gas alone to get to your place, yeah, per liter. I don't know what it is per liter, but per gallon, it's like I saw one station. It was $2.74 for a gallon of gas. We use gallons, not liters. Yep. You know, I don't charge it at work. it I charge it here. It's not a big deal. I don't charge it at work. I crank up the AC, so I get my compensation electricity that way. Yeah. I don't know how much that would be. How many liters are in a gallon? It's almost 4, but not quite, right? How many liters are in a gallon? Yeah, it's almost 4. 3.7 liters in a gallon. So let's break that down for Ramesh real quick. Um, 73 cents a liter, roughly. So 73 cents per liter. Man, if a gas station's converted everything, sold it as liters instead of gallons, people would thought they were getting a deal. If they saw 73 cents, but it said liter on the sign by the street here in America, and people would be rushing in there buying the gas and be like, this still costs me $40, $50 to fill up. Yeah, it's by the liter. It's 73 cents by the liter. I don't know why they don't do that. It'd be perfectly legit. Who says they have to sell it by the gallon? I mean, that's a standard. But what if you opened up a gas station and sold it by the liter instead? $1.30 per liter there, 73 cents here. Yeah. 70 cents a liter, motherfuckers. Are you that upset about gas prices in Australia? How much is it a liter there, random? I wonder if they could. And people would still. First, they would be like, 73 cents. And they would go and buy all this gas, realize, because people don't pay attention. And then, they're still spending the same amount of money, it's just priced differently. Um, and then, even still, after they realize that there's no difference in the cost, actually, just a different measurement, um, they would probably still go psychologically thinking that they're saving money. $1.80 per liter? Damn, son. Yeah, those fuel rewards and things like that. It just goes to show that it really doesn't cost that much to supply the fuel. If they can give you these imaginary points to save on gas, they're still making a profit on that gas. They're not going to undercut themselves. These grocery stores that give you fuel points. Yeah. 466 for a gallon of gas. Man, people would be freaking out here in the States. Just like if you think about stuff at the store that go on clearance, they're still making a profit even at the clearance price. It's just not the profit that they want to make. And then when they do like 50% off on these sales, they're trying to just get rid of stock, they're still making profit. So when it's at full price, they're just cashing in. And just, it's ridiculous to mark up these companies and places. I know they got employees and they got insurance and all. They're still making a profit. If they didn't make a profit to cover all their costs, they wouldn't put it on sale for 50% off. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I digress. $1.99 a gallon there. Yep, they should do it by the liter. Just like this one guy lived in a small town, and there was one liquor store, and he was from, I think he was from Pakistan, but I tried to tell him, I said, like, look, you need to put a sign out front that says best liquor prices in town. He goes, but I'm the only person in town. It's, exactly. You're the best prices because you're the only one. Why not put it out there? The illusion is there. If you say you have the best liquor prices in town, nobody can argue that fact. Then there you go. People driving by don't know you from anybody else. Like, oh, they got the best prices in town, guaranteed. How much is liquor prices? It depends on what you get and which store you go to. Game Pass costs $200 to $300. I'm not familiar with that, Scraps. Jack Daniels, I have to look it up. The Gentleman Jack that I get is 1 liter, and it's $34 for 1 liter of Gentleman Jack. Yeah. Well, it's got to come from Tennessee all the way to India, and I already know how things work in India as far as shipping is concerned. It's garbage. But you can find Jack Daniels pretty much anywhere in the world, pretty much, which is amazing to me. But even when I went to Romania, we found that little bar off the side of the road. They had Jack Daniels on the shelf. That's crazy. A fifth of Jack Daniels straight. I remember people in high school bragging about that. I could drink a fifth of this. I could drink. I was like, congratulations. I didn't drink at the time. I didn't start drinking until I was 26. Um, I was not in high school in 1937. What? I graduated in 95. 1937. Do I look that old? Thanks a lot, man. Oh, man. You're so old. They had to use a chisel instead of chalk. Chisel in the stone. Uncle Terry was, yeah. He was there in 37. He played Benjamin Franklin. Well, I don't think Benjamin Franklin wasn't alive in 1937. So, 21 in 1940. Nah. I wonder what it would have been like to live in the 40s though, as an adult. I mean, with the World War going on, people going off to war and stuff like that, and a lot of people were volunteering. They weren't. It wasn't like a draft. I don't know if they. I think they still kind of had a draft. I'm not sure, but people were like lining up to go. They wanted to go. You know. I don't know, man. Still probably better. Maybe so. I guess. I don't know. His math is a little bit off, Ramesh, but that's okay. uh, oh, you saw cosplayers at the mall? That is wild. This is the History Channel. This is not. No, this is not the History Channel. um, no, the cosplay. Some of those. Some of those women dress up very nicely. Yeah. Not quite, Ramesh. Not quite. I've never been to a Comic Con or anything like that. I don't know where Uncle Terry's at home, so he's not going to get on YouTube. And Johnny B's like boycotting me or something. I don't know. A dinosaur with a sword. Huh. That's interesting. How would the dinosaur hold the sword? I don't understand. But it's cosplay. It's cartoon anime stuff, so it can do anything, right? History's pretty cool. History can be very shocking, in my opinion. I don't know why you're infatuated with me being alive in the 20s. If I was alive in the 20s, I'd probably be dead right now because I'd be over 100 years old. So yeah, a dinosaur with a sword? I can't picture that. Yeah. You look hot. Thank you very much. You're like, whoa. You got me. You got me. Hey, you got me. Oh man. There was a there's some show, some dating show. I've caught clips of it on the internet. Uh, where like it goes both ways. So this particular clip where all these it was like 10 really handsome young guys and they all had balloons in their hands. And a woman would walk into the room and if you were not interested, you could pop the balloon. And then you could ask questions and find out about this person and then, as things go on, the last person with a balloon could say, "Yeah, I'll go on a date with you" or something like that. So all these guys are lined up, I think 10 or 12 of them. And like I said, they're very handsome, well dressed, and everything like that. And this woman comes in. She looks very attractive as well. And they're all looking and they're smiling. And then she goes, "Hi, my name is." And before she could even say her name, she had that raspy, deep voice. Every single last one of them popped their balloon instantly. They're like, all these balloons popping, and the girls just sitting there going, "What? I barely said two words." But she was like, "Hi, my name is blah, blah, blah." Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to Thailand. I have no need, no desire. Thank you, Ramesh, for looking out. I'm trying to read it. Ultra Raptor? Utah Raptor holding a sword would be cool. Huh. Yeah, they all popped their balloon instantly. It was pretty fucking hilarious. uh, no, thank you. I'm not going there. No, thank you. Not interested. No, thank you. No, thank you. As this one guy does all the time, he reviews these videos. His name's Big Daddy Leo. I think it's his YouTube channel. Pretty good stuff. He's a funny guy. Singing Tree. How old are you, Singing Tree? I mean, you're old enough to know about Louisiana Purchase and a few of the presidents. Um, so you can't be that young. I mean, you could be. You could be a child prodigy for some reason, but infatuated with people being living in the 20s and think they're that old. I don't look that old. I don't think I do. 12. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So like, I look that old. Well, thank you, Singing Tree. I appreciate that. You know, I don't mind looking old. They would have the brown sugar of Ramesh. uh, now he's adding to my watch hours, Wesley. Oh, richest man. There was episode of The Simpsons when Mr. Burns, they asked him his social security number, and he's like, "Sir, what's your social security number?" "No, it's 000000002. Damn Roosevelt." Because Mr. Burns was that old. Yeah. Gave the Gettysburg Address. I would be embarrassed to give the Gettysburg Address. I don't know, talking to a crowd like that and come up with 4 score and 7 years ago. I don't know. That's. Hey, a trick question for Singing Tree. When Lincoln said 4 score and 7 years ago, uh, how many years is a score? Without Googling it, you got 5 seconds to tell me how many years are in a score. Was Rockefeller. Probably. Yep. Ooh, MVP of the Cold War. KGB and stuff, and CIA and secret spy agents. That's some cool stuff. It's very interesting. No. The score is 20 years. 4 score and 7 years ago. They made us memorize that in school and had to recite it. I don't know what the history teacher's infatuation was with the Gettysburg Address, but Gettysburg is a place. Ramesh, we'll do a little history lesson for Ramesh. Gettysburg is a place. It was a historic battle in the Civil War, and the president rode on a train to get there. And while he was on the train, he sketched down this speech called the Gettysburg Address. So yeah, I can't read my glasses. Damn it, this thing's too high up. I gotta lower this camera so I can read the comics better. Hold on a minute, guys. That's better. All right. Cannibals out 8 and Nessa. What are we talking about? I go away for 2 seconds. Yeah. The average lifespan was like 35 for a long time. 30, 35. That's why marriage was so popular, because you only had to commit for like maybe 15 years. Yeah. Stream moderator, please don't. Singing Tree's helping my watch hours right now and creating view time for me. So he's actually boosting my channel by sitting here trolling me. I'm glad. Go ahead. Rockefellers. Being at the right place at the right time. That would be them. If they started in the 40s, I'm really hurting bad. Look at there. I'm almost at 5,000 subs. 49.25. Are you going to sub my channel, Singing Tree? That'd be awesome if you did. Make sure you hit the like button too, please. I'd appreciate it. The only time about Uncle Terry. Help. Mars! What's going on, Mars? You should bring your friends onto the channel, Singing Tree. I don't know. Maybe your friends are still in bed or something like that. Well, Ramesh put you on the. Yep. He zapped you, Singing Tree. You should tell your other friends to log on and troll me as well. That way I get more views. That's if they're all old enough to get out of bed at this time in the morning and change their diapers. But you know, whatever. No, history is awesome. It's very fascinating. And I know tidbits of this and that, you know, just like pretty much anybody else, really. But if you watch History Channel, it's all World War II stuff. They don't really talk about much other stuff. I found this one YouTube channel that does these shorts and 1 minute clips of different summarized history, which is pretty cool. But it's they're in the UK, so it's a lot of stuff about British history and European history. So yeah, Singing Tree. He should be in a forest singing next to a tree, or get in a tree and start singing. Just don't fall out of the tree and break your leg or arm. That's all, or your neck. Hey Hoof, how's it going, man? Or woman? I don't know. How are you today? I'm gonna go get a refill on my coffee. I'll be right back, guys. Have fun talking to each other. Get to know Hoof. Ask him some questions. Where are you from, Hoof? Tell us where you're located. What state? There we go. Hoof is from the stables. Maybe so. I don't know. Trying to read the other comments real quick. Yeah, they only tell good news on the History Channel, right? A lot of that stuff. Singing Tree 2? What? He's got multiple channels to harass me with? I'm so honored that you're fascinated by me, Singing Tree. I'm flattered. I really am. I'm flattered that you would. You're so infatuated with me that you logged into your other account to come back in and keep talking to us. Ramesh is like, I'm not even gonna give this guy a chance. Bam, he's out. Just hang out and chill, yeah, or maybe not. According to Ramesh, you put him out. uh, all of them are bad wars, yeah, yeah. There's nothing glorifying about war. Nothing at all. If I had to pick one war to be the best war of all the wars, it'd be the Cold War, where we just kind of stared at each other, you know, threatened each other, but we didn't actually like nuke each other. Singing Tree 3 coming up. Yeah. You know, these young guys, I'm glad they joined the military. You know, it's a aside from the whole war part, you know, and I enjoyed my time in the army. Um, but you had this idea of glory and honor and triumph, being all triumphant and everything. Singing Tree 3? How many? How many? Don't block him, Ramesh. He quit. Look, singing. He's done so much commenting. He's #1 on the charts right now. Don't block him. We're just hanging out, enjoying a cup of coffee, and just chatting, man. I'm not mad at you. Now, if you were saying vulgar things and being racist or something, then I would definitely block you. But you can call me old all you want. Doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, that's it. Yep, you better start chatting some more, Ramesh, or throw in a super chat. Vulgarities are your job, random. Oh man, nobody's got the WTF news mug. I haven't sold a single one of them. I thought they looked pretty cool. Here you go, Singing Tree. You can hit the little shopping icon and get one of my coffee mugs. And then you can be like, look at this old fart that I was harassing on the internet. And then he became my friend because he was cool and laid back. Anywho. Anywho. What were we talking about? History Channel and stuff. I'm surprised you can even type. You spell words correctly, unless you're doing voice to text and it's spelling it for you. Your grammar is pretty good too, so I'll give you that as well. Medieval war or trench war? Um, damn. I think trench war is worse. I don't know. Both of them are pretty damn bad. I would say trench war. You're stuck in the trench. Things are flying over you. You're shooting mystery. And it's like World War One was when they first introduced tanks. You know, and this giant steel machine rolling towards you with guns sticking out of it all the place. You never seen anything like it before in your life, and it's just mowing everybody down. Of course, the medieval war, you're fighting with swords and arrows. You know, that would be pretty bad too. Fighting some guy, and he chops your leg off. You know, and then stabs you through the chest. That would suck. I don't know. Mud lice and chemical warfare. Jeez, yeah. Mustard gas and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's wild things they come up with. I'm always fascinated with how they came up with this stuff to begin with. You know, somebody like gunpowder. Who, some guy messing with some stuff figured out if you mix these ingredients, it can explode under fire. I mean, that is just fascinating in itself. An arrow is worse. Yeah, because it'll stick in you, die slowly if you get shot by an arrow versus a bullet. Not necessarily. I'm sure if it hit you right in the heart, you'd probably die pretty quick. Um. Anyway, hello, Jeff. Good morning to you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, please. Uh. Oh, damn, dude. That's crazy. Mustard gas. I remember when I went through basic training, they taught us about chemical warfare and how to. Um, they don't even issue chemical suits anymore. Um, because this was, this I went to a basic training in '94. The Cold War ended pretty much in '89, so they still had that type of mentality of chemical warfare and stuff. Not that it couldn't happen, but um, they were I forget what they called them. I'm drawing a blank. Name is Jeff. This How many? No, no, no. Don't mute him, Ramesh. I gotta ask him some questions real quick. Um, yeah, don't pull the arrow out if you get shot. Now, oh gosh, drones? That's scary as hell. Back to Singing Tree real quick. Singing Tree evidently has 4, 5, he may have 10 different accounts because he constantly gets blocked everywhere he goes and has to keep coming back. So this is something he's very passionate about. How I just want to know how many how many accounts do you have, Singing Tree? That's what I want to know. And then after that, we can block him again. Oh, all right, Ramesh, you can take him out. Um, they used arrows in World War II. Really? As many as you need. Like I said, you're very passionate about your trolling. I will give you that. Is your name actually Jeff? You never told us where you're from either. Trolls are gonna troll. You're right. This guy's like 12, and he's just like trying to harass me so bad. But it doesn't. It's making me laugh more than anything else. Yeah, the arrow is the silencer, the natural silencer. The some the Chinese put bamboo whistles on their arrows, so they whistle through the air and be more intimidating. I mean, yeah, an arrow's silent. You're walking along, you're marching, and then this arrow just comes out of nowhere and hits you. You're not scattering. But if you wanted to scatter the troops and ensue panic, you put these little whistles on them, and when they fly into the troops, they hear all these whistles, so they start running for cover, and you lose control of your troops. I don't know. Very ingenious in a way. Make this chat great again. Yeah, little whistles on them. Arrow firing machine, like a machine gun, but with arrows. That's wild too. I'm impressed by the Native Americans making arrows out of arrowheads out of stone, chipping little flint and stuff, making these perfect little arrowheads and everything like that. I find that very impressive. Yep. MDR Scotty. The firing arrow machine gun. Well, they had the giant arrows too, like catapults. But they have like these 10-foot logs with a big point on the end of it. And just, what are you gonna do with that? It doesn't explode. uh, Not like Rambo. Yeah, probably. I'll tell you what. If you hang in, I might consider you as a moderator in 2028. That's the next opening for moderator, Singing Tree. I've maxed out. So. You come back in 2028, play this clip back to me. I'm like, well, I said I would. So, all right. Be moderator for a day. That's cool that they still. I didn't know they still use arrows. They may or may not. I can't prove or disprove that. Your math is very poor, Jeff. Or Singing Tree, whatever you want to call it. Oh, man. Make YouTube great again. My MIGA. I believe you. I don't see why not. What was it? The Avengers has that one guy using a bow and arrow, and he was kicking ass. So I don't know. In World War II. Oh, they went through Poland. Yeah. JoJo. It's called the Hawacha. Huh. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Putting up a poll. I mean, the a lot of people. I use AI to make some little videos too, and but some people make they use a crappy AI generators, and the videos are super cheesy and yeah, stupid. I think they're gonna start regulating that as well. You know. Trolls are necessary, huh? We'll put him in a 1 minute timeout. So he doesn't have to go use his 12th account. AI's coming for your jobs. There was a story where they were making this robot that can repair itself and like add pieces to itself from other robots. They're currently designing that. That right there freaks me out more than AI generated videos and stuff. But yeah, it's a really tiny robot, and it's like they use magnets and stuff. But this thing like crawls across a table over books and different things, and then like finds other pieces of itself and attaches it to itself, and then continues to move around looking for other things to build itself up bigger with. That right there is creepy. You get a humanoid robot that can go around and be like, "I need another arm." Put another arm, or like upgrade itself somehow, takes its own leg off and modifies it to make it stronger. That right there would freak me out. Robots going around upgrading themselves. All AI would become sentient. I probably. You make fun of it in movies and stuff like that, but yeah. And they'll try to put what was that movie with Will Smith, I Robot, where they had like these three rules that are in the code to prevent the robots from taking over. Um, but even then, it just takes one person to hack it or something like that and spread a virus through all the robots, and they just go crazy. We're out here shooting them with shotguns and everything else, trying to knock them down. you know. uh, I don't know. Go ahead and get your house fortified for the robot invasion. If Johnny B was here, he'd be telling us how to do that. He's our doomsday prepper. Yep. Oh man, he's got night vision and all kinds of other stuff. But anything like that can be hacked. You know, it just it's wild. It boggles my mind. Yeah. And then they'll find a way. I don't know. It's like we can go down that rabbit hole and all the AI robots just taking over the world, killing us all, and then just saying, "Here we are." When they start running all the machines and everything like that, that's going to be wild. But they're just not. They're not. They don't have the dexterity and speed. But over time, they'll get there. There was a video of a robot that's made in China. You can buy it for like $6,000, and it can do cartwheels and flips. It can pick things up. It can run. It can do all these different things. Um, but it's not like what you would see in like a sci-fi movie where you can like tell your robot go make my breakfast, and it goes in the kitchen and starts scrambling eggs. It's not like voice command activated or a remote control. This is make breakfast. Boop boop. These robots that you can buy for $6,000 or 10,000 or 30,000, whatever. You got to learn how to code. You have to like code program into it. You have to be able to write code and say, okay, I want you to go down the hallway, take the left, crack open 2 eggs in the kitchen, put them in a frying pan, and you have to write all this different sequence of code for it to learn and do that action. I don't know how to code, so yeah. Did my chat freeze up? The last chat I saw was from Yennefer saying all will become sentient, and this has happened before where the chat freezes and I don't get to see people's comments anymore, and I'm afraid that may have happened again. Let's see here. It has. It happened again, but I got my secondary phone so I can see the chat. If I missed your comments, I apologize. So yeah, yeah. Let's see. Gosh, you guys said all kinds of stuff. My name is Jeff. Yeah. K9 robots. Yeah, the AI and robots, man. It's wild. The Terminator, the Liquid Terminator. I don't think that'll ever happen in real life. Oh yeah, that Twilight episode where he has the robot girlfriend in space in some planet or whatever. That was creepy. And that was made a long time ago, and it was still disturbing. Left me for an android. Ah, that's funny. Uh, anyway, I'm happy to use them. Second, the comments on the one I'm streaming from just froze. I had to come into my other device. Rod Sterling, yeah, that the Twilight Zone episodes are pretty wild. What about that one where the world come to an end? He came out of a bunker. It was this guy that just wanted to be alone, and then like the world came to an end, and he was finally all alone. He was all happy, and he goes to the library, starts enjoying life by himself, but he ends up breaking his glasses or something, so he ends up being pretty much blind, and now he's all by himself and he's blind, something like that. It was really twisted. He broke his glasses. Yeah, that was like no, and you're like, yeah, time at last. You know all the uh, Twilight episodes. AI froze my chat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes the YouTube app, I'm watching the chat, and it'll be flawless. It'll just work like it's supposed to. But sometimes it'll just stop, like it did here. I would have to end the live stream and start it over again to get it working right. I don't know why it doesn't. Google, one of the biggest companies in the tech industry, probably the biggest company in the whole tech industry, can't get a YouTube app to work properly. But anyway, they probably will code themselves. Like I'm saying, those robots are going to start doing their own thing. How you watch Top the Twilight Zone with your dad? That's cool, man. That's cool. You can still watch a lot of them now. I like the Three Stooges. I like the slapstick, silly stuff. But I haven't watched Twilight Zone in a while. I tried to like watch it in order. I got like I don't know how far I got in. I got in pretty far, but then it kind of got old a little bit. I was doing something else. I got distracted.
But yeah, those old shows are really cool. They have a different they had different character to them, you know. Let's see here. 4 seasons, huh? Black Mirror. That is cool. That's twisted as well. Yeah, I'll watch the Black Mirror episodes. They're Twilight Zone ish. Yeah, I never liked the X Files. I didn't get into that. I know it was very popular, but I never got into the X Files thing. I don't know. It is. It's the new Twilight Zone, the Black Mirror stuff, but it's all like it's super tech focused. The Black Mirror, where they're having like um, yeah, it plays a lot on modern technology and how we're infatuated with our devices and stuff like that. Tales from the Dark Side. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. Where that creepy old lady thing, skeleton looking. I don't know what you call it, but it was a Muppet type thing. Um, you watch it now and it's so cheesy looking. Uh, yeah, Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side in the '80s. What about Tales from the Crypt? That was the HBO thing. Hey, Ved, how's it going? The killer telephone? Oh, where it threw the spike through the people's heads? Oh, good gosh. Is that what I'm thinking about, John? There was one episode. I think it's Tales from the Crypt, though, not Twilight Zone, because it was in color. But this guy kept hearing voices in his head. And then to the point where he believed that the voices were speaking out of his head, and other people can hear the voices in his head too. But what it was is he had like stuck something in his ear to dig the voices out of his head, but he was bleeding. I don't know. It was weird. I can't remember the episode altogether, but it was it was yeah, crazy. She cloned her dead husband and just locked him in the attic. He had to stop watching after that one. Is there? I've watched a bunch of them. Are there more recent episodes of Black Mirror? I need to watch that. Black Mirror. I don't remember the one about the cloning the husband. I thought I watched them all. Hmm. I'm gonna have to check that out. Interesting. I started watching this really cheesy show on Netflix with Arnold Schwarzenegger called Fubar. It's supposed to be like this comedy action type thing, but it's not funny at all. And then they make Arnold Schwarzenegger as like the CIA agent for the 40 years or some garbage like that. And finds out later that his daughter's also in the CIA and they didn't know. So now they got to work together. Blah blah blah. And he says a couple of his legendary taglines like "We got to get to the chopper," and it's just I don't know. I thought, oh, it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's see what it's going to be like. And then it was like, this is bad. This is sad bad. But it's got like 2 or 3 seasons. I don't know. I'm too I'm too pinicky. Modern Family? Yeah, I used to watch Modern Family. The first season where she cloned her husband? Gosh, I know I watched all of the first and second season of Black Mirror. I may have to watch it again. I normally don't watch stuff again and again. True Lies was good. 8 is Enough. The Spy. The Spy is a miniseries. I didn't know. I've been looking for something good to watch. I want something. I would like to. I like movies that are suspenseful, have a lot of mystery type. I like suspense, not just like who killed. The Colonel Mustard killed him in the dining room with the candlestick. I'm not that kind of. I want the suspense where you kind of sit on the edge of your seat. You're waiting to find out what's going to happen at the end. That's the type of movies I want to watch. I do not remember that episode, Jennifer. I don't remember that episode. I gotta find it. The Spy. I don't. I do not remember that one at all. You said it was somewhere in the first season. I'll have to look up that episode. I've heard about Knives Out being good. Ved has sent me something via Discord. We have Discord. I don't want to say too much, or Singing Tree may get in there. I saw that. Yep. It's gonna be nice outside today. It's only gonna get to like 73 or 4 today in temperature outside, but it's rainy, drizzly, and wet outside. You can't go outside and like enjoy it really. I don't have a covered porch. I do have a carport. I can move the car out and sit out there, but I need to read. I've got a back deck that I need to put a cover on so that I can sit out there if it's raining. It's nice to sit out and listen to the rain and not get wet, but I gotta put that together. So yeah, I watched Narcos. That was pretty good. Be Right Back, Season 2, Episode 1. Okay. They're selling Halloween stuff at the. You can buy Halloween candy right now in almost like every store. You get 3 full months before Halloween, and you can go ahead and start buying candy now and decorations for Halloween already. 3 months out. I gotta write all this stuff down. You guys give me all kinds of cool stuff to watch today. I may have a movie marathon today. Let me get a piece of paper. Use an old envelope. So we got Black Mirror. Season 2, Episode 1. And then we got to watch Bullet Train. I watched Bullet Train. Is that with Brad Pitt? Invincible? I haven't watched Invincible either. Let's see here. Hopefully it's in one of my streaming. I've got Paramount Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix, and HBO. So hopefully it's on one of those. It is. Invincible is a series on Amazon Prime. Okay. I never watched Happy Gilmore 1. I don't like golf at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I think it's a stupid sport. And I know there's more to it than just playing golf, but they did a lot of hype. When they overhype something like that, it's normally not that great. I mean, I got excited about the new Superman movie, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But man, they had a lot of hype behind it, too. It just wasn't as, The Spy. I'm writing it down. The Spy. Got it. But it's good. It's subtitled, but it's good. I'm not a big fan of subtitled movies. Train to Busan. I'll look at it. Caddyshack? Yeah, a long, long time ago. Saying it's just it's a remake of the original, basically. The Happy Gilmore thing. Same one-liners, same act, same all that good stuff. It gets old fast. I imagine so. I like Adam Sandler. I think he's hilarious. But just some of these movies, I don't find them that hilarious. I don't know. I've gotten very dry in my age. Singing Tree's right. I'm older than dirt. Oh, man. It takes a lot to get me to laugh at a movie or a show has to be pretty damn funny to get me laughing. There was a series, I can't remember what platform it's on, Ricky Gervais, and it's a recent series, and it's about death or something like that. His wife had cancer and died. He's a news reporter for this local newspaper, and he's doing some stuff. I can't remember the name of it, but it was really good. I like watching all of it. I like Ricky Gervais. Had a lot of good humor in it. But Ricky Gervais, he's got good comedy, but he's got some stuff that really makes you think as well. And it hits you, it's like really down to earth. It kind of hits you hard, but in a good way. It makes you look at things in a different perspective. It's wild. Yeah. Zombie movie? Okay. Afterlife. That's the one. Yeah. That's, if I could recommend one for you guys, Afterlife with Ricky Gervais. I liked it. Very good. Very good series. It had some good funny parts. Had some really sad parts in it. I could be an emotional guy. And towards the end, it kind of got me choked up. So, but it's a really good series. It's only like 3 seasons or something like that. Other people say they didn't like the show Afterlife. Well, it does talk about death, a lot. And there's quite a few episodes where he just doesn't want to keep on keeping on, But at the end, he sees the good in life and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Afterlife was pretty good. Talking about the movie centers. Oh. But yeah, he's more thought-provoking in his comedy, Ricky Gervais. Now, he doesn't believe in God at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion, which is fine. That's his prerogative. But he doesn't shove it down your throat either. There is a couple of scenes. There's a few scenes in that series where he's like arguing the fact if there's a God or not and things like that. But it's more of a discussion with one of his coworkers. So it's kind of something that he always puts in his bits. He's going to throw in there somewhere about where he doesn't believe God is real. Uh-oh. Niger. Uh-oh. Is this another singing tree account? uh, Memento Mori is your new motto. Chucky. Another Chucky movie's coming out. That doll is creepy as hell, though. I remember watching the Chucky movies, and you like seeing that doll and be like, "Yeah, that was weird." Chucky. Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play? That little doll and little knife. He's running across the room. I don't know why they just didn't punt the thing. You just kick it. You know. They're all running scared of this. I mean, yeah, if I saw a doll coming at me with a knife, I'd probably freak out too. But I wouldn't like. That's one thing about horror movies. They're so predictable, you know? Not Chuck E. Cheese. Worn out franchise, yeah. The Chucky movies. The Conjuring in real life was scripted. All that stuff's scripted on TV, man. Even reality TV has a script. It's not reality. They tell them, like, okay, you're going to get pissed off in this episode. You're going to say something like this. And you're going to get mad because they said it. We need a little drama. So you guys make sure you do an argument or a fight somewhere in this episode. It's all scripted in some way. Here's a reminder to live more fully and appreciate each moment. I have a hard time doing that. I have a hard time doing that. I don't know where my dog went. Robert, he just left me. He doesn't like it when I'm talking on the camera. He doesn't hang around much. Oh, yeah. All that reality TV is fake as hell. There's influence on there. It's not just like, because if it was raw footage and reality, you'd have a bunch of people playing on their phones. It'd be boring. You just watching a group of people. It'd be like you might as well go to the airport and watch people. It'd be the same thing. Every once in a while, somebody would strike a conversation, but they wouldn't be like getting in arguments and screaming matches and cussing each other out. That's not reality. Yeah, the whole, I don't know. I got a jaded mental past, if that makes sense. Yeah, I have a hard time looking at the better things in life. I try to. I like doing this. This makes me laugh and happy to do this, talk to people. You should like and subscribe, Jennifer, if you like the channel. I do this Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. I do a 15-minute podcast called Coffee with Malcolm. We talk about good news stuff only, no doom and gloom. Uh, what's the national day, this day in history. I'll find some stuff that's kind of uplifting and positive, and I just do that for 15 minutes each morning. I do a skit called WTF News, which is just funny. I make them fun of stories or whatever, a comedic view of some news stories. I have a couple other little series and things that I do. Sometimes I do online gaming. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff going on the channel. So if you like it, you want to sub, that'd be great. You can be a member for 99 cents. I do some videos that are members only as well. So, be cool to check it out. Be a sub. Let's see if my sub count went up. Nope, 49.25. It's still the same. uh, It's not. You go to close to that. You get near to the house. You go to jail. I missed out on what you're talking about, John. I don't know. I only watched a couple of the Chucky movies. I remember at the end of one of them, he gets melted. And he's screaming, and his plastic body's getting melted. It's kind of like Terminator when he's in that vat of molten metal, and his body's sinking in. He gives the thumbs up, and it goes down into the lava. But not lava, but molten metal, and it destroys him. But yeah. Step foot on Amityville property, get arrested for trespassing. Well, I'm not going there, so I don't have to worry about that. Have no desire. Oh, man. So I got all kinds of good stuff to watch now. Black Mirror, I gotta see season 2, episode 1, watch it again. It'll probably come back to me as soon as I start watching it. Oh, yeah. One of those type of things. Invincible, The Spy, and Train to Busan. I got all kinds of good stuff to watch. Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, people ruin stuff like that all the time. See? Boop. Yep, my sub count went up one. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks. This is my backdrop, Jennifer, for my Coffee with Malcolm talk show in the morning. I haven't figured out a way to hide those cords very well, but whatever. And I have coffee mugs. I have a WTF News coffee mug. I have my Coffee with Malcolm coffee mug. These I just send to people sometimes. Some of my most loyal viewers or members or whatever, I just send them a mug. Well, I'm going to sign off, guys. Thanks for giving me a list of things to watch on TV on this rainy day. I'll probably play some video games too, or a video game that I play all the time. But yeah, I've got some stuff to tune into. So thank you for that, Jennifer May. But you guys have a great day wherever you may be. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff if you don't mind. Helps me out a lot. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Compliment a stranger and have a great day, guys. Bye. Let me hit the button. Boop. And goofy face.